All right. Hello, hello. My name is Ronaldo, and I want to share some of my spiritual experiences with you. And I pray that God will bless me with the right words to tell the story. This is a very strange story. So I don't want to talk too much about like what Satan or what the other side, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to talk about what the devil's doing all the time. I'm getting ready to stop doing that. But there's still a couple of stories I want to tell, kind of like the one I'm getting ready to tell right now. So about 6 months ago, I was leaving work. And I usually have a routine when I get off of work. I think a lot of people do have a routine. That's how the other side is able to intercept you because the hive mind demons learn your routine. So I would usually get off of work. I would usually go to In-N-Out, grab a meal, and then go home, smoke real quick. That's back when I was smoking. I would smoke real quick and then take my food inside, go and then eat and watch The Grinch or Still Magnolias or, just whatever I'm feeling at that point in time. It's just, I do what I want. I watch what I want, whatever I'm feeling, that's what I'm watching. So anyway, this day I get home and this one was weird. It was creepy. I seen this guy standing by this tree that I smoke at. And he had like a lost look in his face, and I didn't really pay him too much attention. I just thought maybe he's just some older gentleman, just walking down the street, trying to exercise a little bit, look at the scenery, and then go home. But I guess that wasn't the case. So I seen him kind of like staring at me, and I just thought, okay, whatever. I started grabbing some of the things out of my car, like food and my laptop and all that. And I started taking these things inside the house, thinking that by the time I get done taking my equipment into the house, he would be gone. But no, that's not what happened. I went in and out of the house about a good 2 or 3 times, emptying out my car. And this same guy was still sitting there staring at me. But it was a creepy stare. It was a lost stare, just like this right here. Just staring at me. And this was right when I got home, right when I'm getting ready to smoke, and I would smoke at that same tree that he was standing at, staring at me. And I tried not to pay any attention. I tried not to even look at him because it's weird when somebody keeps staring at you. You notice them staring at you, but you try to act like you don't see them staring at you, but you can't help but like notice somebody just like staring at you. It's weird. It's hard to notice. It's hard to not notice somebody staring at you. That's what I'm trying to say. So I went inside a couple of 2-3 times, waiting for this guy to leave. Every single time I came outside to smoke, this guy was sitting there just staring at me with a lost look, but it was like an empty gaze, as if something was monitoring me through this vessel. And I mean, this guy would not move. He stood right next to the tree that I smoked at every single day. That was my routine. And eventually I just stared back at him because he wouldn't stop staring at me. And then, yes, eventually he walked on, but it just made me think, like, wow, like, I'm really being monitored. Like, when this happened, I was at that stage where I was telling God, like, hey, am I crazy? Like, give me an answer. Am I crazy? Am I like just noticing things? Am I looking into things too much? And stuff like that just started happening. It was absolutely creepy, just staring at me, just like this right here. Like, kind of like the guy Strings from Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 2. Because I've been to so many different neighborhoods. You get different type of looks. You might go in, I'm black, so I might go into certain neighborhoods where they may not like black people, and you might catch stares, but it's different. I've been to different type of neighborhoods where if you wear the wrong color, or if you are the wrong color, certain gang members might stare you down. But this isn't the type of stare. I'm not talking about a cholo who throws up gang signs like avenues or something. No Bloods and Crips. I'm not talking about racist white people or racist Asian people or no. I've encountered that already. This was a totally different experience. I'm talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 2, the character Strings, the guys that stare at you just like this right here. Like he's just it's like there's nobody home. I almost wanted to walk up to the guy and just clap, just to wake him up, to snap him out of his trance, because he was staring at me. It was weird because it's at the same time he's standing at the tree that I smoke at the same time that I usually get home, and he's just staring at me. And it was just a trip. Like it is let me know that no matter where you go, you're being watched. The other side is watching you, just like how God's watching. The other side is watching, and it was a creepy stare. I'm not talking about, because I've been to like certain neighborhoods down south where the white people say things like, "Oh, are you in the wrong neighborhood?" Or some people might stare you down really hard to make you feel uncomfortable for you to leave. No, that's not what I'm talking about. No, 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 no. Everybody in this neighborhood was, for the most part, nice and welcoming, except for this like zombie guy who was giving me the empty narcissistic psychopath stare. I mean, anybody who knows, if you know, you know. If you know what I'm talking about. I shouldn't have to keep explaining it. I'm not talking about a gang member looking you up and down, throwing up gang signs. No, 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 no. I'm talking like this right here. They're staring at me. Absolutely creepy. Telling you, Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 2. I forgot what episode it was, but the character strings. If you're curious, go watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 2, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But until then, until next time, I'm done. I gotta get up out of here. So thank you for watching, and God bless.